Yo, I'm live! Alright. Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? I'm trying to solve the X staircase puzzle right now. What is the X staircase? What's up, Mario fan? Yeah, I'm trying to think about what chapter in T2ID gives you the X staircase. Maybe chapter 4? Like if you're in the tower of chapter 4? Yo, what's up, Razzo? Now, what's up, Lou Bloom? Thank you for the good luck. Oh. There's like a switch at the staircase. That makes sense. I do know what you're talking about then. Yeah, Switch makes it very easy to practice things. I would recommend everyone that would ever be interested in learning this game to use the Switch version. Yeah. Not only is it easy to practice, but you get access to every region of the game. Yeah, practicing up before the fun. Yeah, emulators currently are allowed up to a certain time. I don't know how we want to continue going with that. But the thing about emulators is that they are the reason we ban emulators in the first place was because they are inaccurate. And the banning of emulators was more not only was it a little bit less fair, right? But it was also a future-proofing in case there becomes a consistent emulator glitch that wouldn't be possible in the base game, due to an emulator issue. I mean, I have no idea about the cheating aspect behind emulators. I know some speedrun communities really care about that for emulators, but our biggest issue with emulator speedruns for Mario and Luigi is that the emulator, this game is a very difficult game to emulate in particular. So every emulator that exists currently doesn't and like accurately 100% accurately replicate the game. What do I mean on the emulator front? Well, having an emulator as its own category feels kind of weird, since it's like it's already an unofficial version of the game. So it feels like just putting it off to the side would like hinder people from playing it anyways, since it wouldn't be the main category. But yeah, we currently allow emulator runs up to a certain time. I think currently for any percent it's 120, 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I don't know how going forward, if we want to change that to maybe be variable with the world record, or to always keep like a standard time, because as the run gets faster, right? Like we wanted to make the emulator threshold like a good time where people can actually grind for it and not be like left out too early. Yeah, what's up, Kurumi? Yeah, up to a certain time. I don't think it's 120. I think it's actually 115. So you can use emulator and submit a run that would be perfectly legal for the leaderboard up to a 115. But anything faster than that must be done on official hardware. Yeah, finally on vacation. Nice. Yeah. Now that Switch exists, like it pretty much like is the most accessible version ever. Like it's one of the highest selling consoles of all time. I think it's the highest selling Nintendo console of all time. So like everyone has it, and everyone has access to every version of the game. Yeah, I mean if you're serious about the speedrun, like it makes sense for you to buy the console. But honestly, I would be really inclusive for emulators if they were just accurate. Like, it really sucks. Like, this game in particular is problematic for emulation. Yeah, you do need NSO, though, which sucks. But, like, it's an official version of the game. Like, there's not, like, really any good reason to ban it. And with some resources, it's actually possible to keep the Nintendo Switch online games without having the subscription, but I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that. Yeah, the Wii U... Okay, so the Switch is actually the first emulator, like, in existence to perfectly emulate this game. Like, it was actually tested by people smarter than me, and the Switch emulation of Game Boy Advance games is like a 1-to-1 exact match. The Wii U did have some problems. So there are inconsistencies with the Wii U's emulation that lead to certain problems within the speedrun. But since it's an official version, like, we couldn't really do anything about it. But yeah, the Switch version is the only like accurate version aside from Game Boy Advance, ironically. What about Wii VC? Wii VC doesn't exist. There was no Wii VC for Game Boy Advance games. Yo. Switch lights are cool, but having a TV is something else. I was thinking about, so honey syrup is pretty like it's pretty like embedded into the Mario series, but I think honey, like I think honey and like maple syrups and jam and jellies, I think they might have been created by the Mario RPGs. Because I don't think there's any honey power-up or honey mention within their main series games. But starting in SMRPG, like, honey syrup became, like, the exact same as FP. Or whatever special points you have. 3DS VC doesn't have this game. Feels bad. Yeah, we were actually talking about that yesterday. Where, like, I assumed that the 3DS had ported this game for the Virtual Console. But I guess they didn't, and it might be because the 3DS had an actual remake of the game, but who knows? But is the Switch Lite an upgrade to the Switch? Like, is it a little less powerful since it's handheld only mode? Or since it's handheld only, were they able to optimize it a little more? Yeah, 4 versions, one of which is a remake. Yo, if this was a 3DS Ambassador game, that's pretty rare, right? Like 3DS Ambassador, like, or the Ambassador 3DSs are really rare. Yeah, the 3DS does have Game Boy Advance games, though, I'm pretty sure. What, apparently the Switch Lite is less powerful, but it's upgraded battery life. It has upgraded battery life compared to the other. But I think the OLED is better in pretty much every aspect. But I don't even have an OLED. I still have the original Switch with red and blue Joy-Cons. But I think, like, for, like, in practical use, like, the OLED doesn't really matter to me since I only play on TV. Like, it's always docked, so any changes to the actual, like, the actual power of the console doesn't really affect me. Watch out for stick drift. Yeah, I also use Pro controllers. I don't really use Joy-Cons. But my Joy-Cons don't have stick drift, luckily. Fun fact, when I played this game, when I speedran on the Wii U, I would actually speedrun using the Wii U gamepad. I wouldn't connect it into the TV because I didn't have a splitter. I didn't have like a cable splitter. So I couldn't capture the game and play on the TV at the same time. So I had to play on the Wii U gamepad. And I ended up always doing it like that. Like, I just got used to it. I'm not sure, but I think at AGDQ when I played this game, I played the any% run at AGDQ 2018, I think? Or 2017, maybe? I think I might have been playing on the gamepad. Like, on the big screen. It was really funny. Alright, but It is time to do a run. Yo, T2ID is actually fun. I'm glad you agree, Max. You have finally seen the light. You fought Antasma in a dream. That's pretty cool. I think I've definitely fought like video game and anime villains in dreams. The one that always comes to mind is I fought when I was a little kid. I fought against Randall from Monsters Inc. in my dream, and it was him, and he was like running around my house with the Luigi's Mansion vacuum, and he was sucking up my entire family. Like, it was a nightmare, and it was really scary. I remember in my dream I was like hiding under the car in my garage because Randall was there. Looking back, I've done 2 GDQ runs. Yeah, I did a solo any percent run for 1A GDQ, and then 2 years later I did a co-op all bosses run with Soric. And then in terms of non-Mario, I've done an Octopath speedrun. I did an Octopath any percent speedrun in between those 2 years. But I don't actually speedrun Octopath anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I played like a decently sized role in the early optimization and creation of the speedrun route for Octopath when it came out. Yo, Stavros with the 10 bits. How is my recap in top 9? I don't even remember my recap. I watched so little Twitch. Like the only Twitch channel that I was actually like a regular in was like a Japanese Banjo-Kazooie runner. Like I would always watch her because she was on after my stream. Like after my stream is the only time I could ever watch Twitch, and it was late at night, so not a lot of people are on. Not a lot of people are on in America, so like a lot of my speedruns or a lot of my streams that I watch are Japanese. But in terms of my like streamer recap, I don't even remember. I didn't even pay attention to that one. Yo, what's up, Zombo? Thank you for the good luck. I did get category champion though. I remember getting the category champion like achievement or whatever, but I don't know what it means. I had a nightmare that I got bit by a snake and then laid down dying for an hour. That sucks. At least it was a dream, so in real time it went instantly almost. Like, to my knowledge, I think dreams happen like almost instantly, and they happen like right as you're waking up, because like it's dependent on like the type of sleep cycle you're in. So like even if you have like a dream that possibly lasts like hours inside the dream, like it was really only like a second or something. It is superstar time. What's up, Trey Gems? One time I had a lucid dream, and if you guys don't know what lucid dreams are, it's when you realize in the dream that you are currently dreaming, and then you're able to somewhat control what's going on in the dream. So basically, you become a superhero. And I was able to lucid dream once on accident. I don't know what happened, but I remember it like I accidentally like killed myself in the dream. Like I realized, like I said out loud in my dream, I was like, oh shit, I'm lucid dreaming. And then I was like, I could fly. And then I started flying. And then I was like in my head I said, wait a second, I don't know how to land. And as soon as I said that, I started falling. And as I was falling, I was pissed because I knew falling wakes you up. Like, so I was mad in my dream. Like, I can't believe I lost my lucid dream to this bullshit. And then I woke up and I was mad. Yeah, that was awesome though. That was really funny. Like the one time I was like epic in a dream. Like I instantly dropped it. I mean, having kids isn't necessarily a nightmare. Maybe it's a prophetic dream. Like, maybe your brother and sister or whatever are gonna call you and say, hey, we're pregnant with quadruplets. Yeah, and then the other weird dream that I've had that I always remember is like I had a dream that lasted like 6 months. Like I was in like a relationship and like we got married and had a kid. And then I woke up and I was pissed when I woke up. I was like, oh god, my wife and kid, they're gone now. Like they just disappeared on me and I was pissed. Yo, what's up, Star Smiley? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, Max, that literally just happened to me, yeah. Like, you lucid dream, and like the first thing you do when lucid dreaming is like, oh, I gotta fly. And then you immediately start falling. Yeah, my brain is just pranking me, dude. But I have a lot of good dreams too. Like, it's just that you don't remember them. You don't remember them as much as like the really standout bad dreams. Like the Randall dream where Randall was Luigi's mansioning me. Like I remember that one because it was like the one dream or the one like scariest nightmare I had as a kid. But like I have a lot of random dreams where I'm just like having fun, and I remember them for like a day. But they're not as like important, you know? I don't time control when I'm lucid dreaming. I don't know. I haven't unlocked that power yet. I'm like a level 0 lucid dreamer. Like, it only happened to me once, and it happened on accident. But I know, lucid dreaming is also kind of scary if you think about it. Like, if you've ever watched the movie Inception, like, it might feel like you get stuck in there. Like, you get stuck in your dream and you end up not knowing what's real. But I don't think that lucid dreams actually work like that. Like, I think the thing about, like, a lucid dream in real life and not in the movies is that, you'll always be able to tell whether or not you're dreaming. hypnotic abilities are lame. I would just have like I would have like the ability to turn people into jelly, and then they could like become slimes and they could just like poop around. I'm actually surprised at how many people have had, like, in this chats, have had some sort of, like, lucid dreaming experience, or, like, controlled dream experience. Like, it's literally only happened to me once, ever. But, like, everyone here has, like, multiple examples of when it happened to them. I've had a couple of dreams that felt so real in the dream that, like, I've woken up and immediately, like, checked around to make sure there wasn't, like, someone in my house with me. But then I realized it was just a dream.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I had a dream where Freddy Krueger was chasing me. That's sus. I don't think I was the correct age to, like, be a Freddy Krueger. Or for Freddy Krueger to play an important part of my life. Like, he's, like, one of the most iconic, like, horror movie villains or whatever, right? But, yeah, I never got into him. Like, the thing that scares me when I think of, like, a horror movie is like demons and stuff, like Paranormal Activity movies, or like Insidious. Like, those were the horror movies when I was growing up. Like, the Insidious demon that's like has a red face is really scary to me. Child's Play? I think Child's Play is like Chucky, right? The living doll. But Chucky doesn't scare me, but what does scare me is the living puppet from Goosebumps. Yeah, I've dreamt about games before. I think one time I dreamt about me fighting Super Dementio from Super Paper Mario. Yes, I'm scared of Slappy. Slappy is scary. Can you imagine? Like, puppets are already kind of creepy, but like an evil puppet walking around would be crazy. The best lucid dream I had was the one where I was playing Date Alive. Can't say I've ever had a Date Alive or any other type of dating sim dream. Unless you count the dream that included my wife and my kid. God, I have a Slappy puppet in my closet. That's scary. Oh, another scary thing for me is clowns. I think clowns are, like, the horror movie thing of my generation, too.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
Oh my god. Get that out of my chat. You're scaring me. Yeah. Like, at some point, clowns became, like, a meme, though. Like, killer clowns or whatever. Like, I remember, like, in one of my friend groups, we ended up watching, like, a scary clown movie, like, every day for, like, a month or two. There's actually a surprising amount of clown movies. Well, the clown from It is the least scary. Yeah, the clown from It is like the least scary clown I've ever seen. Like, clowns, like, in order to be scary, I feel like clowns have to play more into their, like, creepiness factor. But, like, a clown that just turns into, like, a monster, it's like, ah, whatever. Like, I would 1v1 it, and I would come out on top. But, like, the random clown standing in the corner, in the dark, I don't know if I could take that one out. Oh my gosh, Kurumi. We've unlocked, like, a new fetish for Kurumi. Friggin' clowns. Krusty the Clown? Yeah, Krusty the Clown's pretty cool. One of the scarier clown movies that I remember watching was called Clown Town, and it was like a middle of the nowhere town that had a motel that was like a clown themed motel, and it turns out there was like a time loop. Like, if you entered the motel, you'd be stuck in a time loop that had like hundreds of clowns like coming through, and they were all like murderers. I should watch that again, actually. It was pretty hype. I think the only girl clown I've ever seen, or I at least remember, is Harley Quinn. I don't know if there's any other, like, popular girl clowns that exist. Maybe Mandy from... Yo, lucky hit. I mean, I was gonna say Mandy from Billy and Mandy when they dress up as clowns to scare Billy. Alright, all those twos were scaring me, not gonna lie. Alright, this is a crazy good segment so far. I've never thrown up, or almost thrown up, as a result of being scared. That must have been a really scary movie. No lucky hit on Tolstar, but the double lucky hit is really rare. And would have probably been a gold. Yeah, the one lucky I'm getting a 24 here. That's really good. Nice too. I pressed B. Silly Luigi. Alright, but I'm actually in a really good position for this run currently. I only need one more 2 in power for Mario, and I believe I've gotten 2 mushroom drops. So, like, if I get one more mushroom drop, I do think I can skip the top items and maybe save a few seconds. And now I have 2 chances to get one more 2 in power. Ouch. And no swag jump for me. Feels bad. A swagless run currently. How would fighting a giant Olimar go? Does giant Olimar have giant Pikmin? If so, I don't think I could handle it. But I think Olimar one-on-one I could take. Like even if Olimar was giant, I think I would still be bigger than him. Because considering Olimar canonically is like an inch tall or something. Yeah, when Mario can one-shot the beanie, I think it is probably better to go for him instead of doing the dry bones first. No mushroom. Feels bad. Alright, and we got good power, though. So, not losing any time, which is good. Yo! Snap back. Alright. Not a big deal. We're still on a pretty godly run. Not too bad. What's really beneficial is that I already have 24 power, so I'll be doing a fast Huhurus fight. I won't have any extra animation time. Nice. Oh, wow. We got all the 2s. We got a 2 every level, which is hype. Now we even have extra power, and we're gonna be able to save some animation time on Drago-Ho-Ho. Quick mini-boss fight, and we're gonna have a quick regular boss fight coming up, too. Especially if, Luigi decides to get a lucky hit. Which we've gotten one. We've gotten one lucky hit, which means we've had, like, a really lucky run so far. Like, lucky hits in general are really rare. Probably the rarest thing to happen, like, in the entire run. Well, I can give you the formula for lucky hits. I just don't know it off the top of my head, but I do have access to it. If you're in the Mario and Luigi Discord, like, it's there. Like, in the resource section of the game, like, there's a various stat sheet on a Google Drive that has a lot of stats like that, and has, like, all the damage calculation formulas and all the other formulas for different stuff. Yeah, it's in the resources channel, and then you just pick the stat sheet for Superstar Saga. Who came up with the most ridiculous name ever, Drago-Ho-Ho? Well, it's just I don't know, actually. I was gonna say it's based off of Hoo-Hoo Mountain, but it's not even Drago-Hoo-Hoo, it's Drago-Ho-Ho. Maybe they think this is like a dragon version of Santa Claus, going ho-ho-ho. Yeah, this is Hoo-Hoo Mountain, not Ho-Ho Mountain. Ouch. Landed on top of the rock, but it doesn't count as jumping. Alright, if Luigi gets a lucky hit on his next attack, this will be like an optimal fight. Or it'll be better than optimal. Yo! The double lucky hit run. Yeah, the standard fight is doing 2 Splash Bros, but now Luigi doesn't even have to do a single one. Yeah, RNG Manip everywhere. And this should kill. Oh, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, am I still gonna be ahead? It's very rare to have a time this good. Like, you literally need a lucky hit and high power. Yeah, on average, I would say a good run coming out of this segment is around 30-20 something. And you could lose the 10 seconds that I saved here. Like, you could lose that 10 seconds just to having different RNG outcomes. So having a run that's this good is really nice. This might be the best pace ever, but I'm not sure. I believe I've had a 30 like 06 or something. I could compare it. I don't know if I have the comparison of my splits. Best. Yeah, I don't have a... There is a comparison on Live Split that's called the best run ever. And I don't currently have it active though, unfortunately. But if I did, you would be able to see not even like a addition, like a sum of my best segments, but it'd be like the fastest time anyone's ever gotten through that segment. It's a little bit different. Yeah, today could be the 110. All right. now I'm like dropping a bunch of inputs. Feels good. Technically, today could be the technically today could still be the 109 based on my splits right now. But that will change during this segment. I will lose 10 seconds off my best segment for this one just because of different RNG. Yeah. If you get really good luck with your mushroom drops, you can skip that area with all those items. But unfortunately, we're going for it this time. No, yeah, the best run ever isn't my gold split. Like the best run, like, I guess to try and make an example, the current world record split, like the final split, 1:11:16, like that is technically the best split ever for that segment. But it's not the sum of my best segment. It's not like my gold segment, right? So it's just, it's not necessarily the sum of all your gold segments combined. Because in like the best run you've ever done, you probably didn't match your gold every single time. So my Kakleta heart right here probably is also the best ever. But it's probably like over a minute behind my gold splits. Okay. I had a feeling he would probably go up there, so I waited. Heading to bed tonight at 11:15, huh? We got a few minutes. Maybe I'll drop, like, the super secret new glitch that allows me to get the sub 40 any percent speedrun. Yeah, thankfully encounters are not like Pokemon in this game. They're not random. You can see every encounter on the world map. But there are some enemies in the world map that have really difficult patterns to avoid. Specifically these ones here. Like, a lot of the times, the super flies in the sewer section, they're really difficult, and they can get in your way. So sometimes you just have to wait for them to get a better position. Or sometimes if you're losing so much time, I'll choose to just risk it and hope it doesn't, like, just target me instantly. Yeah, and these enemies, their, like, targeting sensor doesn't work like normal enemies. Like, I feel like the super flies in this area are somewhat random. They just, like, they, like, patrol certain areas with random movements. That was alright. How did Mario not recognize Luigi as Mr. L? I think the canon explanation for that is that Mario recognizes Luigi by smell, and Mr. L used like a weird cologne. Alright, whenever he drops off of the pipe, I always decide to go up. Because, like, right there, he can double down and get you, and it's really quick and difficult to dodge. Yeah, true. Super flies in this game, they, like, imitate real flies, which are super annoying. Oh. Alright. Pretty good flies. Yeah, good fly RNG. Bad Lady Lima RNG. Rip. I love the Ligma meme where it's like, I can't believe Steve Jobs died of Ligma. And then like the dude doesn't even say what, and then the guy still responds Ligma balls. What's Ligma? Yeah, that's true. Here's the fight that's on the thumbnail. $31 EPS. Missed my split. But 31 and 2. Jump 3, 3. Oh yeah, I think it's Who's Steve Jobs, so there's like Ligma balls. Alright, I think we're just about even or a second ahead still, so that's really good. Even if we missed our split. Yeah, Ligma, censored Ligma in chat. Nice. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Kurumi. Have a good night. Rest well on your vacation. If you don't want to fall for a Ligma joke, make sure to have cat filter on. Yo, Bloody, thank you for the good luck. That's one of my favorite strats in the run that I created. Like, that specific movement will, never be caught by a beanie. But, unfortunately, it only works going down. Going up, you have to watch them. Yeah, nice, Bloody. And you're catching a really good one. This is the first run of the night, and we're on pace. Yeah, good early game power, and we actually got 2 lucky hits. We have 1 lucky hit on Tolstar, or not on Tolstar himself, but we had 1 lucky hit on a cannon during that segment, and then we got another lucky hit on the Drago Ho-Ho segment during the fight. So with those, we saved like 6 extra seconds than normal. And then even after Queen Bean, I missed by split, but we're still ahead, maybe by about a second. Hopefully he kills Luigi. Someone's gonna have to attack Luigi this turn. Nice. Alright, that's really good because Bowser decided, or excuse me, Rookie decided not to. Yeah, Popple can actually only do damage with his attack that you have to jump. When he steals the hammer, he doesn't actually do damage instantly. Actually, I think the hammer steal is the next fight. In this fight, if Popple uses the stealing attack, he steals a mushroom, and that's really bad. So you cannot not dodge it, I guess. Oh, fuck! What am I doing? Alright, dead run. I was not even thinking. Okay, when did Mario take damage? Okay, during this, like, I don't know why I just didn't dodge it. I, like, wasn't looking, I guess. But like in my head, Mario had not taken damage, so I was like not even worried about it. And then suddenly I see he's about to die. God damn it! What an epic way to lose a run. Unfortunately, it wasn't even a skill issue. It was a brain issue. Yeah, if even with Luigi not dying there, the run would have been like on probably like on 110-15 pace. 110-15-ish, 110-20-ish pace. And that would have been crazy good still. Alright then, run number 2.
Nintendo.
Is 109 possible for humans? I do not think so. With the current knowledge that we have in the speedrun, like, a lowish 110 is probably the max you could get. Like, even getting that time, like, if you see, I was currently on 110 pace, like a low 110, I said 115, 110-15. Even to get that pace, a lot of things had to go my way. Like a bunch of lucky hits, super high power, not even regular power, I had to have extra power. And those things are really rare. Like in the, like getting all of that combined, you probably have like less than a 1% chance to get all the good luck in the run needed to get a 109. And then on top of that, you have to play perfectly with execution. So currently, 109, probably not possible. Unless something new is found. And something like, has to be pretty big, because it has to save about a minute. Like, even if it only saved around 30 seconds, it wouldn't be very likely to get the 109 still. Damn, Bloody, you're gonna have to just chat up one day and say, "Excuse me, I like you, please go out with me." And you're gonna have to try not to, like, pee your pants while you do it. Do not pee your pants, trust me, that doesn't end up well for you. Tomorrow is National Donut Day. Yo. I actually cannot eat donuts that often. At least currently. I'm on like a weird diet, which is not really a diet, but I'm like trying to not eat sugar because I think sugar might be like affecting my skin. So I'm trying to get like clear skin. It's not even like acne. Like I have like a weird rash on my finger. And I think sugar is affecting it. So I decided to not eat sugar for a while. And it is getting better. Imagine a 107 task run of this. Well, it's not an allergy. It's like from eczema. And like just different things like make you flare up or whatever. Oh yeah, the 107 task of this game. So the current task right now is already 58 minutes. It's under an hour. It does use a lot of task-only strats. So things that you wouldn't see me doing ever, pretty much. But if someone were to task the human route, so a human task, which a couple of games have done already, like Mario Bros. 1 has a human task. I could see a 107 being possible, but I think it'd be more likely than a 108. Because a 108 might already be pushing it. Oh yeah, I forgot to shell out this run. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, the stream, follow, sub on Twitch. It helps me out. Helps me out in the algorithm, guys. Yeah, a 108 task. Yeah, it would have to be using human strats only, though. Because otherwise, you just, like, be destroying everything. Like, Damn, instructions were not clear. Accidentally blew up my house. Am I doing that every stream? Am I... am I being a shameless sellout every stream? Of course! That's the most important thing to being an aspiring YouTuber. To make sure you sell out. Yeah, so like, for examples, in a human task, a normal task during a Chopper Bros attack can hit, I believe 27 Chopper Bros hits in a single attack. But humans, we go for around 15 or 16 if you're fast. So you're essentially doing close to double damage. And that really affects the runs, of course, right? Like, you'll save a lot of time on Cackletta. You'll save probably a single turn on Birdo. The task also does some teleport strats with glitches. Where in Teehee Valley, I currently walk around. The task could probably teleport straight to the exit. And that would save probably 10 to 20 seconds as well. True. I need a sellout emote. Well, I actually didn't have a video up during the last run because I really wanted to try hard on it, and then I threw. So maybe I need the video in the background to calm my nerves. But what video? That is the question. I should put up a Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story speedrun. Having another speedrun or like a tournament going on in the background, I don't think is very helpful. That would be way too distracting for me. Summoning Salt Matt Turk? Is there a new Summoning Salt video on Matt Turk? I knew Summoning Salt said he's dropping a new video, I believe, by the end of the year. Oh, it's an old one. My favorite, like, references to Matt Turk are, like, in the Summoning Salt videos. Like, he'll randomly drop Matt Turk, who happens to be part of, like, every speedrun community. And there was one really funny joke where he's like, the ultimate speedrun, and there was only one person that could beat it. It was like Matt Turk. He's dropping his longest video on Friday. Yo. This might be a spoiler, but I'm part of that video. Matt Turk defeated Contra in just under 11 minutes. That's from 2005, almost 20 years old. I don't think I've actually ever played a Contra game. I think Contra, I know Contra, it's like one of the earlier shooting games. But when I think of an early shooter arcade game, I think of Metal Slug. Like there's this pizza parlor we would go to every week, and it had a Street Fighter and a Metal Slug arcade cabinet. And Street Fighter sucked, so like Metal Slug was what we played. Yo, trying your first barrel storage right now? Nice. I didn't know they had barrels in T2ID. Did Matt Turk retire? I have no idea. It's very possible, considering, like, if the Contra run he's talking about, like, if it's from 2005, like, continuing speedrunning for another 20 years after that doesn't seem very likely. A lot of people move on. Do the funny screen? I don't actually know what caused the funny screen. It happened on Switch version though, so maybe one day it'll happen again randomly. Do I know Abney317, the GOAT of Mario 64 speedrunning? Yeah, I do know who Abney is, but I don't like watch him or Mario Kart 64 speedrunning, really. I only know them from the Summoning Salt videos. I actually really don't like Mario Kart 64. I think it's one of the worst Mario Kart games. I'm a Mario Kart 8 stan, not even a Mario Kart Wii stan. I think Mario Kart 8 is the best one. You're upset for me that the run died? It's not a big deal. We're gonna get another one right here. I never played Double Dash. I didn't know Double Dash existed until after Mario Kart Wii. Like I thought Super Mario. I thought the game went, or the series went, Mario Kart for SNES, Mario Kart 64, and then I thought it just skipped GameCube because I never knew Double Dash existed. But then I switched right to Mario Kart Wii. No lucky hit this time. Rip.
Yahoo!
Yeah, nice 3 though.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's go.
What's that spin for when I do the loading zones before? Oh, so you never see it because I skip it, but in front of that loading zone, there is a flag to have a cutscene. Or not a cutscene, there's a flag to have a couple of text boxes, and it pushes you back into the area. Normally, you would have to go through the entire upper route
Let's go.
of that room and complete the obstacle course, and then the Starshade Bros will let you pass. But by doing the spin jump in that position and switching, you could get Mario above that ledge and go straight into the loading zone without doing it. Yeah. That's a glitch found by yours truly. It saves like 15 seconds, which is hype. And that type of loading zone flip slash like I don't know what you would call it, like text box flag skip maybe. That type of spin jump is usable in other areas of the game, but they don't end up being beneficial because there's things that you can skip that you just wouldn't want to, like the badges or the hammer tutorial. Like you need those to complete the game. But if you didn't want to, if you were doing like a low % run of this game, you could skip that. Yeah, 2 mushrooms, nice. Nah. We got the one. We had a streak of 5 2s in a row. Finally broken. Doing a low % run would actually be interesting. I might try and do that. Like, ideas for it are keeping Mario at level 1. Which is already in itself really hard, but doing it, like, I would choose to not buy any badges or equipment, so all you could do is jump. And then you would have to fight Cackletta with, like, really weak strats. Pretty slow fight, unfortunately. Where did Rookie come from? Rookie, I don't know, man. There's a theory that Rookie is Bowser under that mask, but I don't know if that's true. I think Rookie is just Popple's childhood friend that came up with him. Let's name it Diamond Dog Skip for no reason. Nah, it already has a name. It's called Obstacle Jump Course Skip. I think I named it that. I should have named it like Mermy Skip though. Waffle's voice changed so much from Superstar Saga to Bowser's Inside Story. I don't remember how he sounded or how different he sounded in the other game. But I'll believe you. Heading to bed already, Ratine? Thanks for hanging out. Yep. Alright, we got 3 mushrooms. Can we get a 3 in power now? Nope, we got a double one. Okay. We'll continue this run. It needs to get a 3 in, it needs to get a 3 on the next level up, though. Oh my god, we're getting all these ones. You're noticing the screen flicker. Is that normal? It shouldn't be normal. It depends when the screen flicker is happening, talking about. But, I don't think there should be any screen flickering through my screen. Gotta head out. Thanks for hanging out, Rayan. And thank you for the good luck. Have a good night. Oh my gosh. Slow minigame.
Let's go.
So, on the next few turns in this fight, Luigi will actually have to do a fully timed bounce bros. Thanks to our low power, we're gonna take a time loss there, and to the animation of Uhurus and the pillar respawning. And normally, Uhurus would just die on this attack with Mario right here. But if we want to continue this run, we're gonna need a 3. And it won't be the fastest run, but it will be acceptable. Nope, we got triple 2s into a 1. Probably the worst level up roll possible. But not to worry, we're going in for run number 3. RPGs are the hardest speedrun categories. I wouldn't necessarily say that. They take a different type of skill than other types of speedruns. Like, they have a lot of decision making, and probably like they probably have like a mental fortitude since they're usually longer runs, and they're a lot more RNG. So, like, the ability to make decisions and change your strats based on whatever like outcome you get, like, that's a skill that's not used in other speedruns sometimes. But I think most people, especially like your average Twitch speedrunner viewer, would probably say things that are like things like Mario 64 and stuff that have a super high like execution skill ceiling. Most people would probably say those are more difficult. But I like RPGs, so I run them instead. I think RPG, like, more so than doing the actual runs, I think one of my favorite things to do in speedrunning in general is routing RPG. Like, whenever a new RPG comes out and like the whole community is getting together and routing, it's really fun. And then sometimes if you're going into a really old game that's not very popular, like, I've done that for a couple of games, and like my probably biggest one was Mother 3, where it wasn't a very popular game and it wasn't currently active at the time. So like I went ahead and like I rerouted a lot of the route, and I ended up getting world record with my new route, so that was hype. My new YouTube video, my new YouTube drama video that I'm watching is going crazy right now. I feel like I'm not active enough to keep up with drama, and there's like a bunch of like Twitch and YouTube drama that I missed over the past like 3 years. But I'm catching up, and this stuff's crazy. I'm not missing out on a lot. What are you talking about? Streamers are like the new celebrities. Everyone needs to know what's going on with every streamer ever. Like whenever like a streamer drops like new merch and it goes bad, or if the streamer like steals $1 million for charity or whatever, like everyone needs to know. Like I put every streamer I've ever watched on a huge pedestal. So whenever something happens to them, my heart's broken and I need to know what. Am I up to date on the new Twitch meta? I'm definitely not. I didn't know there was a Twitch meta. Yo, nice 3. Is like the streamer meta? Like what you're supposed to do on stream? To, like, get popular? Like if that's the case, I assume it probably has nothing to do with gaming. Like it's either talking about politics or like I think hot tub streams are probably over. It's probably like random political streams or like just chatting streams that have nothing to do with video games. No. You have to get a camera and be naked but not show it on the cam. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. You guys don't know. You guys don't know how I'm dressed behind the game. Dang. It seems to me that a lot of drama that happens to streamers are a result of, like, the streamer houses. Like, it's okay to be a degenerate by yourself, like, which a lot of streamers are, me included. Like, if you're, like, a random Twitch degenerate, it's fine. But when you gather a bunch of Twitch degenerates and put them together, then, like, the degenerate levels get way too high, and something always goes wrong. you come back from dinner, and I'm talking about degenerates, yeah. Like, the most degenerate thing you could ever do is eat dinner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, you'll never catch me eating dinner. I'm a breakfast lunch guy only. Yeah, the Mario RPG community is currently in shambles. I figured out that half of the community eats dinner and half of it doesn't. And now we're at war trying to cancel each other. Oh shoot, you don't even eat, you just photosynthesize. That's pretty good. Oh, yuck. A dinner guy only? That's the most sus thing I've ever heard. I just stare into the sun and get nutrients that way. That's crazy. Yeah, my eyeballs don't actually have any color in them. They're just like pure bleached. What's my top 5 Mario RPG games? Let's see. Number 1 is Thousand Year Door Paper Mario. Number 2 is Super Mario RPG for the SNES. Number 3 is Superstar Saga. Number 4 might be Paper Mario Regular. And then number 5 maybe Super Paper Mario. Yeah, that sounds about right. So Thousand Year Door, Mario RPG, Superstar Saga, then Paper Mario 1, Super Paper Mario 2. Those could be interchangeable. Like, I can see myself liking Super Paper Mario one day, and then liking regular Paper Mario the other. We got a Paper Mario fanboy, apparently. True. I call myself a Paper Mario fanboy, even though I don't like half of the series. Did I like Flat Stanley a lot as a kid? I read Flat Stanley as a kid. I remember doing a book report, and probably failing that book report because of Flat Stanley. Yeah, me and Flat Stanley are beefing. Thoughts on Bowser's Inside Story? I thought it was good. But I don't think it's like the masterpiece some people claim it to be. Like, a lot of people think it's the best in the series. Like, the best in the Mario Luigi series, but I don't think so. I think I probably like Superstar Saga as number 1, then I probably like Partners in Time a little more than Bowser's Inside Story. Thoughts on Bowser's Inside Story? Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I'm a Bowser's Inside Story hater, some might call me. Even though I said it was good. Partners in Time is so good when you don't have a Mario YouTuber in your ear telling you it's trash. I don't know, I don't... Do a lot of people really dislike Partners in Time? I know it was like some sort, like a sort of black sheep in the series, being not really, not selling really well, so a lot of people probably haven't played it, or didn't play it on release. But, I thought it was good. Most people would say the first 3 Paper Mario games are the only good ones. I think Sticker Star was decent. I think Color Splash was god-awful. And I think Origami King was also pretty good. So I guess you could say I am a Paper Mario fan, because I like 5 out of the 6 games. As compared to some people who only like 3, or even 2 of the series. Okay, who doesn't like Sonic Unleashed? Like, having a werehog is so cool. Ah, that sucks ass. Alright, we got 1 mushroom, and let's see what our power is. Ah. Yeah, missing that first strike sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna be a decent amount of behind, thanks to me having to do extra bros attacks. Honestly, Sonic did go a little crazy on the Wii, but it was a good kind of crazy. You had Sonic and the Secret of the Rings, which had like a hype theme song. You had Sonic and the Black Knight. That one was hype too. It actually really is sad to me that the one time Sonic has a sword in his game, it's not an RPG. Like, come on. Like, that would have been a perfect Sonic RPG. Instead, they had, like, a random Sonic RPG on the DS. Which means touch controls, which were not good. All Sonic games have hype theme songs. That could be true. Like, even Fist Bump is hype. Sonic Lost World, Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors has a great theme song too. Oh my gosh, maybe all Sonic games do have good theme songs. My favorite Sonic game is also Adventure 2. Particularly Adventure 2 Battle, because I played it on the GameCube. But, like maybe once a year, I'll still play it, like, on Steam. And I have, like, over the years, like, I still think the game, like, is impossible to play. Like, it's really difficult because of the controls, but I still love it. Have I played Dream Team or Paper Jam? Yeah, I did. I actually have YouTube videos on them. My overall opinion on Paper Jam is that it was pretty bad. I think the game itself was kind of boring and kind of long and drawn out. And then there's extra disappointment because Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi were like a crossover that needed to be happen and was hyped up for a long time. And like it didn't pan out well, which was really disappointing. But I thought Dream Team was kind of a decent game. It was still kind of long and drawn out, but it wasn't nearly as boring and had a lot. It didn't have nearly as many gimmicks as Paper Jam. So I thought it was pretty good. Fun fact: the singer for Endless Possibilities, the theme song for Sonic Unleashed, is also the lead singer for the Jimmy Neutron theme song, and he's the voice actor for Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, now that's crazy. I'm a Chuck E. stan. I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese all the time. And I don't care what people say, I will always eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza. But what people don't talk about when it comes to Chuck E. Cheese is that the Chuck E. Cheese fruit punch actually went really hard. They also did the Phineas and Ferb song. Oh, they're, you're talking about Bowling for Soup. I know who that is. They did the High School Never Ends song, which is, it was a really popular song for, like, early 2000s anime, like anime music videos. No speed win. Ah, triple 2 into a 1? Come on. How unlucky. Like, there's so many 2s on the wheel, but I get... Wow, triple 1. There's so many 2s on the wheel, but they're in a spot that's impossible to get. So now even with getting the 3 in the early power, I still need one more 2, and I'm gonna lose time later. Yeah, Chucky the Rat cameo in Sonic when? Is there a rat character in Sonic? There might not be. Like, the only rat character I know of are either villains, or it's like Ralph from Kirby, who's like on my Hey MF, like Franker Face Z emote. You can actually use that emote in the Twitch chat. If you have FFZ. Or did I say Ralph? His name's Rick. Where did I get Ralph from? Nah. Low minigame. What about Mauser from... Yeah, that's who I thought about instantly, but I said, like, that's not a villain. Mauser's a villain. He'd be throwing bombs at you. can't imagine stomping on a stone statue would feel good. But you gotta remember that Mario and Luigi are, like, they're built different. They've been jumping on bullets and stuff. And, like, spiky turtles. Alright. I get the 3 into all ones. Last run of the night. Last run of the night. Hopefully we get something going. It sucks that I got a really good run during the first run of the night. But it ended up not going because I had a brain fart. But run number 4 of 4 for tonight. We're gonna try and finish it out, even if it's not the greatest run. Yeah, at least I'm getting... The thing is, I'm playing pretty well. Like, I'm playing well for like 95% of my runs. It just so happens that the runs that, like that 5% of runs, a lot of them... Like, the 5% of runs that are dying, a lot of them are good runs too. So it sucks when you lose a good run. But like, the bad runs you never really think about, you know? Yeah, remind me to focus on Popple. Is there no way to manipulate the bonus? No, the bonus is actually way more complex than you would think. Not only is the numbers on the level up wheel different for every level up, like, there's no actual way to time the bonuses either. Like, whatever number you press A on doesn't correspond with the number that you will get at the end of the wheel. Like, so since you don't know what's coming next, you can never accurately time it on your first try. And then even if you were able to somehow manipulate the RNG to get it consistent, another problem is with the RNG itself. It's really complex, and it's really difficult to manipulate, even for tasks. You're starting to suspect I'm throwing the good runs on purpose. No, I would never. I don't think I've ever thrown once. I think everything was like an act of God. Like every reset I've ever had. Even when I wasn't good at the game. Yeah, I'm stalling for the 100th stream PB. True. If I ended up getting the PB before the 100th stream, I wouldn't know what to do. It's like, any percent speedruns are so godly for my current schedule of, like, streaming for like 2.5 to 3 hours, like, after I get home from the gym. So, like, I would have to find some way to fill 2 hours of stream, and, like, all my other speedruns are way longer than 2 hours. IRL workout stream? Nah, I go to a private gym. I don't think they would appreciate... Like, I don't think any gym would actually appreciate people filming them. But like, even if it weren't a private gym, like, I'm not gonna do that. If I worked out, like, in my house, like in the garage or something, I could do it. That big of an explosion and the only damage to Peach's castle was a broken flag? Well, that's the only damage to the outside of the castle. We don't know. Maybe the inside is completely destroyed. Yeah, 4 dead toads. There's like 100 toads in Mushroom Kingdom, like in Peach's Castle. But like when you get out, there's like 4 toads missing. You don't even know. Yeah, Peach's Castle is never seen again besides from the end credits. And even in that instance, you don't get to go in. It's just like a pixel. Or it's just like a picture of the castle.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Lucky. Okie dokie.
Yeah, the toads are unidentifiable and buried in the castle cemetery. Yeah, that's one thing. If you end up going down, which Toad doesn't let you in the very beginning of the game, if you press down, that leads to the cemetery. Mario and Luigi actually just came from mourning the dead. Yeah, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, actually the darkest Mario game. New video coming up soon. Oh yeah, I mean, they do show stuff like the injured Koopas after the crash landing. That's brutal, I agree. They allowed a little girl to be killed in SAT. Are you talking about Maria? Yeah, nice 3. Like, I think Shadow also dies technically in the game. He sacrifices himself. I mean, the Darkest Mario game is pretty dark. Like, you have games like Partners in Time. You have games like Super Paper Mario. Like, there's like existential threats going on during the gameplay. So yeah, Mario gets dark. Not all the time, but he definitely gets dark. I think some parts of TTYD, specifically the parts with the Shadow Queen, are pretty dark, but I would say that TTYD is a pretty lighthearted game overall. I wish Luigi Jump was a little floaty, just for the flavor. That would be so crazy. That'd be difficult to deal with if, like, the bros had different jump physics, because they're almost always together. Luigi flavor, Luigi bathwater flavor. So delicious. Shadow Queen, dark. Shadows are dark, I get it. Yeah, Sonic probably overall is a little bit darker. Like darker than Mario and Nintendo games. Like Sonic literally fights like the apocalypse in some games. He turns into a werewolf, he gets cursed. Shadow has a gun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Sonic comics are where it's at. I think the Sonic comics are the like origin of Sonic liking chili dogs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. The Sonic comics pretty much made Sega redefine how Sonic was portrayed. That's pretty cool. Like, usually random spin-off series, like, don't have much impact. But it's cool when they do. Like, the Mario RPGs, like, I was talking about this earlier, how the Mario RPGs are pretty much what brought the syrup, the honey syrup, maple syrup items into Mario. Like, before that, the idea of Mario eating syrups didn't exist, just mushrooms. Who knows, maybe Luigi has a Glock and he never uses. True. But Luigi's pretty chatted up, though. The only guns he needs are the 2 guns in his shirt. Look into Ken Penders, bro actually ruined the comics. I feel like that story of, like, the Sonic comics, like, going bad or something happening to them, like, I feel like I know or have heard about it. Yeah, that was a scrapped Dream Team attack. Luiginary Glock. Luiginary attacks were actually OP. Like, the Luiginary Glock would have destroyed everyone. Luigi definitely has something in his pants, but I don't know if it's a gun. Oh, shoot, NK. That was crazy. Hey, yo. Oh my god, Cotton 4K by Meme Hog right there.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's true. Why do you think Peach was into Luigi? Like, because of the Luigi Glock, of course. Luigi is canonically the prophesized destroyer of worlds. Nice. What game is that from? Yo, we got double threes. Nice. Oh my god. That was so bad. I like, that killed the run. Alright, I'm just gonna continue. Like, I didn't miss one coin there. I missed 2 coins. Like, missing more than 1 coin in the run actually makes the run unwinnable. Like, there's no backup for 2 coins. There's only 1 coin extra. Feels bad. What? Okay, what is going on with my buttons? They're just not hitting. Huh. I was having trouble earlier. I don't know. I don't think I'm going too fast. Like, I'm like going really slowly on them, like, to be safe, but my buttons were just sticking. I feel like it's not possible for me to be going too fast on those. Oh shit, Meme Hawk. Thank you for the $5, the super chat. We'll get world record next stream. You know what? I won't let it end like that. Let's go one more run. We'll do one late night run to try and get it, just for you, Meme Hawk, since you're nice. We're going for world record this stream. Yeah, this run is dedicated to you, Meme Hawk. I'm not even feeling a 110. I think I'm feeling the 109 for us. Mario has literal firearms? Well, he has literal fire hands. I wouldn't say they're arms all the way. Meme Hawk the speedrun savior, true. Yeah, we can't let it go out on a sad note. Come on. Yeah, this is the run. I wonder what the specs on Fable's rocket helmet are. Here's the question. Do you think, like, the specs are more or less powerful than, like, like an Oculus? Like an Oculus headset? Like, do you think having virtual reality is more advanced than just having a flying helmet? I choose Flying Helmet. Flying Helmet is definitely way cooler than virtual reality. Like, why would I need virtual reality when I have reality, you know? But I wouldn't want a flying helmet though. Like, imagine it just takes off, like it rips your head off and takes off. I'm more of a jetpack guy. Like when I'm flying, I choose the jetpack every time. Or like hover boots. Hover boots would be hype. That's actually the lore of Superstar Saga. The reason why Kakleta and Fawful are actually they're bad guys is because they're cooked beans. They were cooked. Like only the raw beans in the games are nice. Bro's got narrow link, true.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Whatever you do, don't let Queen Bean cook. Who cooked them? Okay, you guys don't actually know, like the real Superstar Saga lore. Let me drop some knowledge on you guys. So, the reason that Kakleta knows so much about the Beanstar, and like how the what is it, Castle Town works, and like about Queen Bean, is because Kakleta is the former queen of the Bean Bean Kingdom, and Queen Bean, who is the current queen, she used the Beanstar back in the day to become queen, and she cast out Kakleta. That's why Kakleta wants revenge. So, Kakleta turning bad happened like some point during that predicament. I bet you guys didn't know that, huh? That's not even a theory, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. My uncle works at Nintendo. Yeah, Kakleta's the good guy. The Bean Bean Civil War was a long and beanie conflict. I don't know if beans actually bleed. Yeah, someone get MadPat on the phone right now. This is a crazy theory. A crazy game theory.
Okie dokie.
I wonder if there's actual, like, I'm pretty sure there's no blood scenes in the game originally. I wonder if there's any type of blood scenes in the remake. Like, I assume the beans would probably bleed a darker green. But, I'm not sure, like, because all the Koopas get beaten up, Bowser gets beaten up, and then, like, a couple of the beans in Castle Town get beaten up as well. So I wonder if there's actual blood pixels on them. Or if this game is, like... I know it's E for everyone, but who knows if blood is allowed in E for everyone. MadPat is currently foaming at the mouth as he writes the script for his new video. Queen Bean is the actual villain. Yeah, I don't know, man. MadPat, I better get some residuals for that theory. That's all I gotta know. All I need to know, how much money am I gonna make?
Okie dokie.
Oh, a 1. Ah, jeez. Thinking about the green, yeah. Thinking about my girl Cacletta, who was wrongly done dirty. No more 1s for the rest of the run. I'm calling it right here. I think I'm only gonna get 3s, not even 2s. Cacletta seeing Queen Bean getting crowned and was like, nah, run it back. True. Cacletta got knocked into losers bracket round 1 and is trying to make the biggest losers run of all time. I think Fawful and Bowser had previous beef for Fawful to just knock out Bowser right away. There might actually be some sort of backstory in the Bowser's Minions part of the remake. Like, I know in the remake of Bowser's Minions, you get to see that Fawful was always planning to overthrow the kingdom by himself. Like, I don't know if he necessarily planned to double-cross Cacletta, but he was always planning for bigger things. Like, the Bowser's Minions and Bowser Jr.'s Journey gameplay, they drop actually a decent amount of lore to the game. Yeah, that Fawful lore is actually confirmed. Like, that's real. Yeah, we're dropping some, like, Monsters University lore. Like, 10 years later, it turns out that, like, Fawful and Bowser are friends. Just like Mike and Randall. Or are you ready for this? Like, Fawful used to stuff Bowser into lockers, But then Fawful never grew any bigger, and Bowser turned into a giant turtle. So Bowser got his revenge, and Fawful was never the same. Yeah, don't let me cook. I'll drop the randomest game theories like anyone's ever heard of. Are Queen Bean and Prince Peasley mother and son? Maybe not. It's unconfirmed. Like, Queen Bean or Prince Peasley could be Cackleta's son, and during the scuffle for the crown, like, he may never have, like, figured out who his real mother was, who knows? That's something that is unconfirmed. Fun fact, Prince Peasley is also in the Bowser's Minion quest of the remake. I think it's pretty believable that Cackleta is Prince Peasley's mom, though. One champion? Who's the dad, then? Yo, who knows? Alright, here's another theory for you guys. It turns out that all the beans, they don't have moms and dads, they actually just grow. Like, they just grow from a vine in the back of the castle. Yeah, oh, true. Mario and Luigi are from the same universe as Dragon Ball Z. Because all the beans are just Cybermen that never turned evil. Yeah, like the secret hidden boss in the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga remake is actually Vegeta and Nappa. And the way you beat him is you have to get Mario's attack power over 9,000. Yeah, Marioku and Lugita. Mario solos the DBZ verse. He probably solos everybody except Krillin. Krillin's too strong for Mario. But Mario could probably take out all the Saiyans.
Okie dokie.
What's power looking like this run? Well, I currently have a 1. But I'm about to get a 3 right here, so not to worry. Power will be back up to normal. Yeah, what did I say?
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, pretty good fight. Oh my gosh, the 3s all around. Hype run. Hype run, hype run, hype run. No! A swagless run! Oh no. Failed swag jump. Nah, we can't reset. We're gonna get a swagless world record. It'll be up to the next person to return the swag to the speedrun. Alright, we're still looking for a 2. We're looking for a 2 and possibly 2 mushrooms. The 2 mushroom is rare for this fight, but possible. And then the 2 is not rare at all for power. 1 mushroom, whatever. Not enough to skip any mushrooms later on in the run, though. Yo! Good power, though. Wish we had more lore for Tolstar. Bro just pops up out of nowhere. Yo, maybe, I'll drop some Tolstar lore for you. Tolstar is actually the previous king of Bean Bean Kingdom. And his current appearance is just a curse that Queen Bean put on him after she cast him out. He's actually the true father of Prince Peasley. No, that one's real. That one's confirmed. Yeah, I've said some stuff that is still up in the air so far that's like never been confirmed by Nintendo, but that one has been confirmed. Yeah, that's why Tolstar is really picky about who he lets enter the kingdom. Because the last time he let someone enter the kingdom, which was Queen Bean, they like ruined everything. Yeah, MatPat start taking notes. Yeah, and the jump bros that do the border jump, they were the old Royal Guard for Kekletta and Tolstar, but they were also cast out. Yep. But yeah, good power after getting a 1 in the early game. Nice. No, move to the right. To the right, I say. That's fine. We're cooking. We're not well done. We're still a little bit rare, but we're definitely cooking right now. Yeah, I've lost a run to Dry Bones recently, where he just won't get out of the way. Yeah, since Mario has water, you can't even fight him or get him out of the way or anything. You literally just have to wait till he moves. And there was one run a few days ago, I don't remember exactly when, but he stayed there for like 20 seconds. Yeah, he stayed in a bad position for 20 seconds, and then like, I was losing so much time, I decided to try and run through him, and then he just moved at the very last second and hit me. Can we get some of the lore for the crab at the beach? Well, the crab at the beach, whose name is Hermie the Third, he is actually one of the original crabs from the Mario Bros. Arcade game.
Oh yeah. Yahoo!
Yeah, nice 3. Back to the Tolstar lore though, why does Prince Peaslee work for Queen Bean if she kicked out his father? So Prince Peaslee doesn't actually know the truth about what happened between Queen Bean. So Queen Bean used the Bean Star to make a wish that she was the queen. And like, so she kicked out Cackletta and Tolstar, who were the previous king and queen. And then she kept Prince Peaslee around. Yeah, imagine if after killing the dragon, if it didn't turn back into Prince Peaslee, he just like died. Yeah, that's the reason Cackletta has beef and she wants the Bean Star back. Yeah, imagine like you beat the dragon and it turns back to Prince Peaslee, but it's Prince Peaslee like lying lifeless in the ground. I thought I cleared my action commands, but I pressed A and I looked and I still had the hammer up. What the heck? Mario and Luigi assassinate the prince. International incident. The two kingdoms go to war. Yo. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the lore is, but I think something having to do with it being an international incident is the reason why, like, Bowser has to take them to sneak into Bean Bean Kingdom. Like, they weren't originally gonna cross the border like normal. Good job, Prince Peaslee laying in the Family Guy death pose. Rip. Yeah, you like reanimate the Brian getting hit by a car scene and just have Prince Peaslee instead. What's the Fawful lore? Fawful is like Prince Peaslee's long-lost brother. So Prince Peasley, or excuse me, Fawful is confirmed as like the old prince. Like it's Cackleta's son. But Prince Peasley is never confirmed as being like an old prince or also a bad guy. So everyone just assumes he's a good guy. Yeah, Mario and Luigi are illegally on a Black Ops mission. They're playing like CSGO 2. Hey yo, you would eat Prince Peasley? Yo.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Can we get Mario and Luigi a Mafia business as the next RPG? Yeah. I think the only like Mafia members in the entire Mario universe are Don Pianta and the Piantas from Paper Mario. I don't know if there's another crime syndicate like in the entire universe. I guess if you're not counting the Koopa Troop, like Bowser, as like a crime syndicate. No, Queen Bean was an outsider. She used the Bean Star to become queen. She was never originally, like, part of the kingdom. Like, she used the Bean Star to change history. Yeah, you have the Popple crime family, where you have, like, Rookie and Birdo. Who awakened the Beanstar? So, Queen Bean used the Beanstar and wished to be the queen. And by making herself the queen, she turned the old queen and king into, like, monsters. So Cackleta used to have the perfect voice, but now she doesn't.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit. Sweating. Queen Bean was on one for sure. Little Mush Town. Okay, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen. The bean jumping back onto the pipe. I had to, like, thread the needle to get past it. Yeah, who the hell designed the security system? Like, there's a funny Easter egg in the game. Like, there's a random Beantown, like, citizen who, like, if you talk to him when he's available to talk to, he'll be like, wow, what a steal. This house came at a great price. I wish it just had a bathroom, though. So, like, none of the sewers... None of the... Rip. I had a rush getting there because of the Spiny. None of the toilets or restrooms or plumbing in the entire kingdom, Castletown, work. I risked it all because I was gonna die. Damn it! I was losing time because of the enemies, so I went in, and of course, the one, like, there was 4 movement options for the fly, and of course it picks the one, like, at the perfect time, too. Like, every time, like, a run dies, it's to something like that, where, like, like, I literally, like, I've only have a choice between losing time. Give me that, give me that. Yeah, because I was losing time to the enemies already. So I went for it, and like he just happened to randomly move to the only spot that would have hit me. Feels bad. Why are the stairs so steep? I think those are like regular stairs. I think the steepest stairs probably, like in the entire game, are going up to Joke's End. But that might not... That could be the case, but I might be wrong, since the stairs are going... They're going like, vertically up, I guess, instead of horizontally. Like through the camera, so you can't really tell. Oh, 32. $32-2, jump tube 2. Well, invalid run, but let's see if we can get a 110 on an invalid run. The best thing about having invalid runs is they're slower than valid runs. It's just that, like, I stopped the bullshit from killing it. So if I can get a 110 on this, that means I can definitely get a 110 on any other run as well. Yeah, keep the hype, keep the hype. This might be the first run that we change the rule where you're allowed to save state. Might have to use my top player privilege. Yeah, new category when. I can already see the new Summoning Salt video. The speedrunner that broke Mario and Luigi. He used save states. End of video. Shortest video ever.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Nice. I will pull off the strat correctly. I've been paying attention during this fight. Yeah, we did not get the Luigi death, unfortunately. But we pulled off the strat correctly. Yeah, 19? That's really high stash. Can we keep our one-try streak alive? I've gotten barrel storage first try on the last 6 runs that I've gotten to it. So we're going for 7. Yeah, this run already had the rewind, so it wouldn't be too bad if I didn't hit it. Like, I'm not like losing the run or anything, but like faster is better, even if this run won't be on the leaderboard.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Hammer. Hammer. Okie dokie. Hammer. Let's go. Hammer.
Ah, I think that was a frame early. That was also a frame early. There we go.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Let's go. Jump, hurry. Hammer. Hammer. Jump.
Just woke up. How's the run going? It's going pretty good. I got third try barrel storage, which is a little bit below what my standard for barrel storage is. I really would like at least second try. But other than that, it runs pretty good so far. Fortunately, I had to bait the beanie. That's not gonna help the time loss in this segment. This is the meme hawk run, true. Of course it's gonna be full of memes. It's fueled by our hopes and dreams. Hopes and Dreams, by the way, is a really good song from Undertale. It's like the final boss song. It's awesome. That is one Undertale song that I will admit that I like. I like to clown on the Undertale soundtrack because a lot of the songs are like remixes of the same song. But that one, it goes hard. Sometimes this guy glitches up and stops throwing, but even if that happens, I always take the same path just in case he starts throwing again. Yeah, I try to take the same path every single time, and I dodge at the same at the exact same spot every single time too, just to try and be consistent. And then if he varies off the path, you can easily tell, and then you can react to the dodges. But normally, if he's super high on screen where you can't see him throwing, that's why you'll need to know. That's why you'll need to know where to dodge. Now that I insulted all the Undertale fans, I'm gonna come out of the woodworks that I'm a dummy. I'm an Undertale hater. Yeah, I'm just a hater. I hate everything. Don't hate on me for hating on one thing, because I hate everything. Oops. Can't count to 6. Accidentally counted to 7. It did look funny to me. And I was right to think it was funny. Invalid run, yeah. The run was already invalid, technically. But, like, the way it died was, like, kind of RNG. But I'll take the blame for this one. Couldn't count to 6, feels bad. Oops. That's the wrong menu. Okay. Let's not get discouraged since the run's already dead. Let's try and, like, finish strong still. Yeah, 48 mushrooms. That's really high. Alright, dry bones. Dry bones? Alright, we made it through. That was the craziest dodge I've ever done, though, in the very beginning, where I was weaving through 2 at the same time.
Mario! Luigi!
2 questions. Am I a native English speaker? Would I say this game has helped me learn Spanish even a little bit? I am a native English speaker. I do know some Spanish through school, but I've never actually played through this game casually in Spanish. Like, I've only started speedrunning it in Spanish, so I've never taken the time to actually read the text. But I will say it probably would help me learn Spanish if I did. Like, I'm learning Japanese currently, and I played Earthbound in Japanese. I played through Earthbound or Mother 2 in Japanese. Oh my god, that was so ass. Yeah, thank you for the lucky hit. Yeah, I played through Earthbound in Japanese, and I think that helped a little bit. But I would play it again now that my Japanese is a little bit better, though. So it'll be even more helpful, probably, now that I have a bigger vocabulary. Dude. Alright, let me practice this a couple times. Alright. I don't know why I like I don't know why I like misplayed my strat there, because it works. I just like didn't press A at the right time. I like hesitated for some reason. It feels bad. That's RNG whether or not, just like with Popple and Rookie, it's RNG whether or not Popple attacks Luigi, and if he attacks Mario there, you just lose 40 seconds. That basically killed the run if it weren't invalid already. Alright. All we need is a good Cackletta, and we can still get the 111.
Oh yeah.
Yo, hearts, hearts, hearts. Hearts all around, thank you. Thank you for the love. It ate one of my A inputs there. I otherwise had a perfect menu, feels bad. I think I'm gonna have to... I'm probably gonna have to be less forceful on the buttons or something. Or just make sure that they actually hit, because I've been having problems with sticky buttons. Sticky button presses. Like this entire stream. So I gotta be more careful about it. I don't think my controller's, like... I don't think my controller is, like, broken or anything. I think I might just be pressing buttons too fast. As current world record holder, how possible would you say sub 110 is? I say it's currently impossible. Yeah, it's close to impossible to play like that close to your sum of best in a run that has this RNG, or this much RNG, which is not a lot, but it's still enough to cause like a decent amount of variation. And for a run that's this long. Like, playing within 10 seconds of your sum of best in a game that's like maybe 20 minutes long is definitely doable. But with an hour long, it's probably not. If I wanted to go for 109, I would probably need to find... like 40 seconds of time save, or at least 30. 30 would be a really difficult grind. Like, I would have to have perfect execution. Or close to it, and then close to perfect RNG. But, like, if my sum of best ever got... if my sum of best ever got to, like a 109.20, then it's hard to say whether or not I would try and grind for a 109. If my sum of best was ever under 109, I would. Like, I think for a game like this, playing within an hour, playing within a minute of your sum of best is really good. So that's why my goal is a 110. Yeah, and when I'm talking about RNG in this game, it's not like huge points of RNG. Like, there's one big part of RNG, which is the Popple and Birdo fight, right? Where that's 40 seconds. But there's a lot of times and like spots where you could save or lose a second maybe, just to like the padding you have to do to get around a certain enemy. Or like getting 1 mushroom instead of 2 mushrooms. Or getting like 7 mushrooms sometimes, you know? Alright, Cacoletti. What will you give us today? Okay, we got the orbs here. We could handle some orb healing, but we really don't want the orbs to heal her. Alright, that wasn't the greatest. I don't know if we can handle 2 orbs with that mash. Let's see. If we have a godly mash, we could probably do it. Yeah, that was actually a terrible mash. I want to try it again because it was so bad. There we go.
No.
How can you beat the final boss with so few levels? There's a thing called the Mush Badge, which is like the most broken thing, not only in this game, but probably the entire Mario and Luigi series. So if you see I'm doing 11 damage per hit, that's all thanks to the Mush Badge. Like without the Mush Badge, it would probably take like 20 minutes to fight Cackletta. And other than that, it takes a lot of push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. Oh, shit. I didn't even think that one was going through. I thought it was gonna stop on that turn. Ah. How do you beat the final boss with so few levels? You use save states, I guess. Oh my god, all these spins. Oh my gosh. This is like a very long Cagaletta fight. Like, all her attacks she's giving me are pretty slow. She's not giving me any of the quick ones. Wow, that still was too much, huh? What? How come my hammer didn't come out? I went too quickly. Let's just do this all over again, actually. Yeah, you really try to avoid this attack because it lags out, which makes it inconsistent. That's better. Yeah, it's slow, and it lags out the game, and it's hard to dodge. But I over-damaged her, even though I only did 6 hits on the last hit that I did, which is surprising. So I'm gonna try and, like, do even less damage. From now on, I'll probably just do a single-timed Luigi attack instead of double-timed. There you go. Oh. Don't have my splits up. Yeah, the run wasn't great. I just finished it up because it was the last run of the night. Like, it started off well, but it ended up dying. What did it die to? I think it died to the Queen Bean segment. I got pretty bad I got pretty bad enemy movement. So I tried to risk going through one, and then it hit me. Do I have a Discord server? No, I do not. If I become like if I become like bigger, like get to a decent size, I might do it. I might make a server because I feel like because I have the option to have like members on YouTube, but I feel like I should offer something more for the members if I'm gonna have it. Like I would make like a server. I don't know. I don't know how I would like do YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah. Alright, shit run. This is probably one of the like worst, like less good. I'm not gonna say worst, but this wasn't like the greatest set of attempts, unfortunately. I feel like every run had like everyone had potential, but some bad power and some bad luck early game kind of made it not really worth continuing. And then my final run of the night was kind of like a shit show. But when I was on, I was on. Oh well. Could be worse. I could have food poisoning, true. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna hang out for credits tonight, since I went late to try and get one run out. So as always, I say goodnight to YouTube first. So at YouTube viewers, TYT Life for watching. Have a good night.